Hey guys, Adam here. I know it's been a little while. I've got a different type of video for you today. No racing. Well, I'm going to have iRacing up for a little bit, but no Sim Hub. Today, I'm actually going to do a review. I've had this box that is sitting right here on my lap for a few weeks now, and I have not even opened it up yet. It's still sealed. You can see the Velazquez engineering custom packing tape around there that has not been cut. I have to show the back side because my address is on the front. Full disclosure, Jose did send me this box, what is inside this box, for free. I sent him over a button box, and he is a good guy, so he sent this over to me. Also, I've been using his Pro pedals for almost a full year now. And I'm going to be honest, they are worth every penny. I'm not going to do a full review of the pedals. I'll put a link to Velazquez Engineering down below. Go check them out. My pedal review can be summed up as this. I've used a lot of them in my years of sim racing. And if you are wanting a set of hydraulic pedals, just go with Velazquez. You are going to be really hard pressed to find a higher quality set of hydraulic pedals for a better price point. A lot of them are all kind of the same. They all tend to be based on the Tilton pedal set. So you're not going to find a whole lot of differences in the base structure, but Jose has done some really cool things mechanically that are just out of this world. And I've got one of the older sets. The newer ones now that are listed with the dual cylinders are supposedly even better. So that's all I'm going to say about the pedals. They're so cool. I absolutely love them. But I will say, if I wasn't running these, I would be running the VRS pedals. So there you go. That's my pedal review. If you want hydraulics, go with the Velazquez Engineering Pro pedals. If you don't want hydraulics, get the VRS. I have run the VRS. They are incredibly awesome. I like them better than the Heusingfeld Ultimates. I haven't tried the new Ultimate Pluses yet because I don't do review videos. This is not what I do. But what's in this box is so super cool that I wanted to take a moment and talk about it because I love the idea. I love what Jose has done here with what is in this box. And I would love to be able to set up on my workbench and do a proper unboxing. I mean, my workbench is it's like right there. Like, you see this side monitor? There is just enough room between the outside of this monitor and my bench for me to turn sideways and squeeze through. That's how tight it is down here in the back room of my basement. That's why I don't even have multiple cameras set up. I mean, you can even see in the corner that that's where all of my athletic clothing hangs for golf and tennis and running and all the other fun outdoor activities that I like to do, because my wife doesn't like when I put the stinky athletic clothes up in the regular closet. So, thanks to a lack of space, we're just going to open this up right here. I've got my handy dandy X-Acto knife, and I'm sorry for all of you unboxing YouTube fans. You're not going to get to see a proper unboxing of this because I'm not setting up all the cameras. I'm too lazy for that. Get your own. Order what's in this box for yourself, I should say. And then you can have the joy of unboxing it on your own. You can film your own unboxing video if you want to post it. And if you do post it, message me here or on Twitter, and I will share your unboxing video with the world. How do I open this box? See, this is why I don't do review videos. In fact, you ever notice on Barry's videos, I don't think he ever shows unboxing. He's usually just got the product out on his workbench. And I can't compete with Barry's hair because, as you can see, oh, nope, it's this side. I'm getting old and it's starting to fall out. All right, so box is open. Let's see, how can I do this? We got some paper. We got some more paper, and we've got bubble wrap. My kids love bubble wrap, so I will save this for them. But this right here, this is what I am excited about. This is his USB control box. He makes two of these. They're both listed on the website. One is USB. The other one is serial port, if I'm saying that right, that connects directly into the back of the SimuCube. If you go with the SimuCube, you do get full 16-bit resolution. I believe this one's only 12-bit, but honestly, if you need more than 12-bit resolution for your throttle and brake pedal, I don't know. But this, where is it? Where is it? Aha! This is the thing that I was most super excited about. This little guy right there. Come on, camera, focus. Focus. So what this is a dial for the amount of brake pressure that is provided. Some of you who use Heusinkfeld pedals know that they have built in their software where you can actually reduce the maximum brake force available down to 80%. And you can play with that. I know Dan Suzuki has an incredible video, and I'll link that below, on how to set up your brakes so that you don't lock up. It involves editing some INI files, which is really a lot easier than it sounds. Dan does a great job of walking you through that, so I recommend go check that out. But this right here takes care of all of that for you. No need for software, no need for editing INI files. All you do is you crank this dial to 100%, and why won't that thing focus? Come on, there we go. Yep, crank the dial to 100%, calibrate, and then if you want to roll it back to 75, 80 so you don't lock up in F3 or Porsche GT Cup car, boom, done. Real quick, real easy. You can dial it back up to 100% if you change class or series or whatever it is you're doing, and you are good to go. So I'm going to go ahead and just pause this filming for a moment while I get this mounted to my rig, and then we'll jump into iRacing and we will give this a go and we can see how this actually works. I might hook up the other camera for the next half of this video. I don't know, but I'm super excited to finally try this out. So stick with me and we will see how this goes. And we are back. I've got iRacing loaded up. I am in the Dallara Formula 3. I am at Long Beach. Now, when I hooked everything back up, and I'm going to kind of run some photos through here real quick so you can see how it's all connected. I've got the boost dial mounted right next to my SRH button box, and it's really nicely because I can quickly reach it there. And you can see, I mean, this is pretty quality. The case is 3D printed. I'd love to see a machined aluminum case because that's just me, but the one that comes standard with the pedals is 3D printed as well, and it does its job more than fine. Plus, because it's mounted down there at my feet where I don't ever look. Case in point, I had to spend about 15 minutes cleaning dust and spider webs out from my rig because I haven't spent a whole lot of time in here recently. I think the 3D printed case is going to be just fine. Aircraft connectors with a USB-C to go up to the PC. I mean, Jose has done his homework here with this. And I forgot to mention earlier in the video that while Jose did send me this as kind of a exchange / thank you for sending him a button box, he has no input on this video. I am not being paid for this video by him. In fact, he has no idea I'm even doing this. He's going to get the notification, hopefully, if he's subbed. Jose, if you're not, sub. Push that red button down there. At the same time, everybody else does for this video. So I've already gone in and I have calibrated the throttle and the brake pedal. Now, what's awesome is right now I calibrated with the brake boost at 100%. So if I go full throttle all the way down, if my legs are strong enough to hold it here for a minute, and I just roll back the brake boost knob without moving my foot, it is jammed down on that brake pedal. I can adjust, and it's starting to slide. I've got my brake pedal set really stiff. I'm using pretty much the stiffest dampeners Jose includes with the Pro pedals. And I probably need to go a little softer, if I'm being honest, but it works. Okay, so we're here. We're in the Formula 3, and with the Formula 3, I always struggled with brake lock, especially at a track like Long Beach. So I just want to go ahead and load the VRS setup here for Long Beach, just because VRS is what I use. And we will go ahead and jump in the car right now. I'm going to do a lap with the brake at 100%, and I'm going to try to not lock up in every corner. I have not edited the INI file like I normally would before jumping in the Formula 3 car. So it is truly 100% brake force. And I'm going to see full brake into turn 1. And I lock and I spin right away. And I know full brake is never something you really should do, but let's roll it back now to 70%. That's about what I would edit my INI files to allow for maximum brake force after I would recalibrate in the Formula 3. But now I don't have to do that. I can just turn the knob. And you can see I still locked, but I mean, I was at 100% brake force. So, you know, that's there, but it didn't lock as bad. We'll roll it back a little more to like 60, but I want to keep, you know, enough brake force that I can still stop going into turn 1 and into the hairpin. But with full brake force, it doesn't lock up as instantly when I have the brake boost dial rolled back. I'm still getting a little lock and a whole lot of wheel spin because I forgot how to drive this car. I should probably have run the Craig's setup. I find those to be a little safer for me. All right, let's do a lap to get some heat in the tires, and then we'll play with the brake bias or brake boost. I hate these two corners. All right, so right now I'm still at about 70%. And normally I would have locked the brakes up right there with as much pressure as I just put on the pedal. That would have easily locked. And I still locked there. Oh, the hairpin. The wheel just ripped right out of my hand. Oh, that hurt. Okay. But yeah, it's nice. Okay, so that was sort of a lap at 70% brake force. Let's see. And I know this isn't a proper scientific test, and I hate myself for doing this, but I'm super giddy about having this knob, so I don't have to keep tweaking any files. Oop. Yep, lost the rear end there a bit because I locked up. Ignore the delta bar. Alright, same corner, same amount of brake pressure. And I locked them up a little bit. I'm not pushing my foot as hard, I can tell. Because I am nervous about locking them up. I'm also braking earlier. Alright, let's see if I can not lose the rear end here. Okay, I don't know where the brake marker is for this car. Way too early, but I didn't want to lock them up. Nope, locked. Okay. All right, let's go back down to about 70. And let's see if we can get through there on a flying lap. Tell you what, just having that dial back. And not having to worry about, am I pushing the brake too hard? Like right through there, it just... Look at the gains, 7/10 up. Probably should have downshifted one more gear. And that delta is against my all-time best in this car at this track. Oh, this is crazy. That is absolutely nuts. I went into that corner a little too hot and I lost the front end. And there I lost the back end. Okay, this is awesome. I just can tweak this right from the knob. So cool. All right, so I know this wasn't a Barry type review where I rip everything apart, or a Will from Boosted type review where you get to see lots of driving and cool shots, because I'm not about doing reviews, but this was cool. I wanted to share this, and I just wanted to like kind of give an opinion on it, because initially, I'll be honest, I kind of thought, you know what, just edit the any file. I mean, it takes a minute, 2 minutes to dig through your folders and find them. I actually put a shortcut on my desktop to the ini file for the Formula 3 so I could edit it every time I needed to recalibrate. So it was less than a minute worth of work. But now it's a second. I just go boop, and I've dialed the brake pressure back to where I want it to be for the car. And $60 US, so I know it's not cheap, but if you've already spent what you've spent on a rig and Velazquez Engineering Pro pedals, the $60 is kind of a drop in the bucket, so let's be honest, and I think it's worth every penny. So there you go. That's my quick and janky review of a very cool product that I think once word of this gets out, you might see some other manufacturers doing it. Heusinkfeld, I know, already has it built in as part of their software, but if you don't have to open up additional software, if you can just turn the knob and rock and roll, I don't know if it's possible, you know, to kind of maybe reverse engineer and build something like this as an aftermarket. But yeah, it's super awesome. And I am absolutely giddy about having this, because now, boom, I've repeated myself 17 times. You don't need to hear it anymore. So that's it. I'm out. Thanks for listening to me ramble on for however long this video ended up being. I'm going to go over to the other computer and edit it right now, and maybe I can trim some of the fluff out and some of the repetitiveness out. But yeah, thanks guys, and we'll catch you next time.